Ever feel like you're a candle burning at both ends, constantly giving until there's barely a flicker left? If so, you're not alone. Many people find themselves depleting their energy and resources without replenishing themselves, leading to burnout. But there's hope. Today we're exploring ancient wisdom that not only helps prevent burnout, but also empowers you to shine more brightly. Welcome to this journey, modern-day warriors. Your deep care and willingness to give freely set you apart, and you might often question if you're doing enough. However, there's a crucial truth to acknowledge. Sacrificing your own well-being for others is not truly noble. It's a fast track to self-destruction. To address this, we'll focus on mastering the balance between compassion for others and self-care. To guide us, we'll turn to the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. This ancient philosophy offers practical principles that can transform how you manage life's demands and personal well-being. Embracing Stoic teachings might be just what you need to thrive in today's fast-paced world while maintaining your own health and happiness. Chapter 1. The Problem of Overgiving. Picture this. You're holding a cup. This cup represents your energy, your time, your very essence. Now, imagine constantly pouring from this cup to fill others, friends, family, colleagues. It feels good, right? Being the go-to, the rock everyone leans on, but here's the catch. What happens when your cup runs dry? When you reach for that last drop of energy and nothing's there? Welcome to the trap of overgiving. It's a sneaky one. You sacrifice sleep, your sanity, your self-care, wearing exhaustion like a badge of honor, thinking it proves your worth. But let's be real. Constant self-sacrifice isn't sustainable, nor is it helpful. When you're running on empty, your quality of care drops. You become irritable, resentful, and even bitter. Is that the version of yourself you want to offer the world? This is where Stoicism steps in. Epictetus, once enslaved and later a great philosopher, said, "He is a wise man who does not grieve for what he lacks, but rejoices in what he has." True strength isn't about giving everything away. It's about using your resources wisely. So, how full is your cup right now? Are you giving from a place of abundance or scraping the bottom, offering nothing but the dried remnants of your former vitality? It's time to flip the script and master the art of sustainable giving. When you set boundaries and prioritize self-care, you don't just become more generous, you become more impactful, fulfilled, and powerful. Chapter 2. The garden analogy. Now picture two gardens. One is lush, vibrant, bursting with flowers and ripe fruit. The other, wilted, overgrown with weeds, barely hanging on. Ask yourself, which gardener has more to offer? This is the essence of Stoic self-care. Tending to your own garden isn't selfish, it's essential. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, put it perfectly. What stands in the way becomes the way. Your self-care isn't an obstacle to kindness, it's the key to it. By nurturing your well-being, you create an abundance that overflows to those around you. A thriving garden doesn't just feed its owner, it provides beauty, shelter, and sustenance for others. Be that garden. Cultivate your strengths, nourish your mind, and tend to your emotional health. In taking care of yourself, you're not just serving your own interests, you're preparing yourself to serve others more joyfully, more effectively, and for the long haul. Chapter 3. True Generosity. Now, let's dive into what real generosity looks like, the kind that fills you up instead of leaving you drained. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, taught that true giving comes without expecting anything in return. It's not a transaction or a favor that demands payback, it's a pure expression of your values. And here's the magical part. When you give without strings attached, the act itself becomes the reward. Modern science backs this up. Studies show selfless giving reduces stress, boosts happiness, and even activates pleasure centers in the brain. But this only works if the giving is voluntary, not compelled by guilt or obligation. So ask yourself, are you giving because you want to, or because you feel like you should? True generosity isn't about how much you give. It's about the quality of what you offer and the intention behind it. Try this. Next time you give, do it anonymously. No recognition, no thanks. Just the act of giving. Notice how different it feels. That's the power of true generosity, when giving becomes not a duty, but a source of joy. Chapter 4. The Art of Saying No. Let's get into one of the most crucial skills in your Stoic toolkit, the art of saying no. Epictetus advised, if you don't want to be a hothead, don't feed the habit. Replace anger with overwhelm, and you've got a powerful Stoic lesson in boundary setting. Saying no isn't selfish, it's honest. It's about knowing your limits and honoring them. A young apprentice once took on every task his master gave him, impressing everyone with his dedication. But when a crucial project came along, he was too exhausted to do it well. The master told him, in trying to do everything, you fail to do what truly matters. The same applies to us. Saying yes to everything dilutes your impact. Every time you say yes, ask yourself, is this aligned with my values? Will I have the energy for what truly matters? Remember, every yes is also a no to something else. Chapter 5. Finding balance. Balance, as Aristotle described, is the golden mean, a sweet spot between extremes. It's like walking a tightrope. Lean too far and you'll fall. Achieving balance requires constant adjustment, not perfection. Start by conducting a life audit. Identify what fills you with energy and what drains you. Apply the hell yeah or no rule. If something doesn't excite you, say no. Balance isn't a destination, but a continuous journey of learning and adapting. You'll stumble along the way, but the key is to keep adjusting. Embrace this process, and you'll find steadiness amidst life's inevitable challenges. Chapter 6. Self-Respect and Boundaries. Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Boundaries aren't barriers, but pathways to healthier relationships. To set effective boundaries, start by identifying your non-negotiables, what you value and will not compromise. Communicate these limits clearly, and be prepared to stand firm, even when others challenge them. Healthy boundaries enhance your relationships by fostering respect, making you a better friend, partner, and colleague. By respecting yourself first, you teach others to do the same, creating deeper and more authentic connections that benefit everyone involved. Chapter 7. The Ripple Effect. The ripple effect of self-care and boundaries extends beyond you. When you prioritize your well-being and set clear boundaries, the positive changes influence others. By respecting your limits, you encourage others to do the same. Your relationships strengthen, your generosity becomes more sustainable, and your energy becomes a source of inspiration. This week, challenge yourself. Commit to one daily act of self-care and set one clear boundary. Observe how it impacts your interactions and the people around you. Remember, you're not just making small ripples, you're creating powerful waves of positive change that can transform your life and those around you. Conclusion. Theodore Roosevelt once said, the credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena. That's you, standing in the arena, striving to thrive amidst chaos. This journey is not easy. It requires courage, discipline, and relentless commitment. But the rewards? They are immeasurable. Your mission is clear. Take action now. Embrace discomfort, grow, and inspire others through your example. You have the strength within you. If you're eager for more wisdom, challenges, and personal growth, you know where to find us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Being Stoic is always here to guide and support you on your path to greatness. Stay strong, stay stoic, and never stop pursuing the best version of yourself.